This message is brought to you by Deadpool.
Ooh. Wow. Got Mr. Lively couldn't be here to accept this broken Emmy, so he sent me on his behalf. First and foremost, Wrexham, we love you. Thank you for letting Rob and the other guy tell your story. Cymru am byth, bitches. I'd also like to thank the Academy for this honor and for not asking us to attend the televised awards show with the real celebrities. I'd also like to thank FX and Disney for their support, and in exchange, Mr. Lively promises to not f up my next movie. Lastly, the Oscars. You're on notice, maybe we can get a token VFX nod next year. The amount of work on Hugh and Ryan's face alone is at least worth a nom. Welcome to Wrexham. All episodes now streaming on Hulu and Disney+.
Welcome back, everyone. Maximum Effort. Ryan Reynolds just dropped a brand new Deadpool 3 teaser ahead of the Super Bowl because his other new TV show, Welcome to Wrexham, just won an Emmy. So, of course, great opportunity to tease Deadpool 3 if you're going to be releasing more footage through the first half of the year. There's a couple funny Easter eggs here in the clip that you may have spotted because Hugh Jackman was actually with Ryan Reynolds behind the scenes when this was all going down, when he was making the actual video. So we'll break it all down. They have a lot of funny stuff like this planned for the next couple of months. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. Of course, I'll do videos for whatever they wind up releasing. We've also got a bunch of X-Men related stuff happening too because X-Men 97 episodes will be happening in the next couple of months. But if you have no idea why Deadpool is accepting an Emmy, the Emmys were last night in real life. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia own the Wrexham Football Club. They make a TV show all about the club called Welcome to Wrexham. It's got multiple seasons. It's a great show if you haven't seen it, just beyond the Deadpool related stuff. But that's why the two of them are always posting about Wrexham or attending games. Like Ryan Reynolds literally just took Kevin Feige to a Wrexham game around Christmas and the New Year. That's why there were all those pictures of Kevin Feige at Wrexham with the people watching the game. The actual physical broken Emmy that he's holding in the video clowning on is actually Hugh Jackman's old Emmy in real life for the Tony Awards performance that he won during 2005. Like he was filming the video, he needed an Emmy to hold in it, so he just took one of Hugh Jackman's Emmys. He's got multiple Emmys, and this one just happened to be broken. But in the post that Ryan Reynolds made about it in real life, he jokes that Hugh Jackman told him that it's not broken. Like, is it supposed to look like this? Yeah, it's supposed to look like that. What are you talking about? It's not broken. In the actual video, he's accepting the award as if he is Deadpool, like Deadpool is accepting the award on behalf of Ryan Reynolds. That's why he keeps referring to Rob McElhenney by name, and then Mr. Lively. Mr. Lively is Ryan Reynolds in real life, because he's treating him like he's a totally different person. Where he actually makes references to the actual Deadpool 3 movie, saying Mr. Lively, quote-unquote, promises not to destroy the movie. When he puts the Oscars on notice for next year's awards, that's for Deadpool 3, like he's saying that Deadpool 3 should at least get nominated for visual effects awards because of how much work they have to do to make Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds look better in the movie. If you don't remember Ryan Reynolds doing stuff like this in the past, like playing Deadpool as if he's a completely different person, treating Ryan Reynolds like he's a different person, they literally did this in the Deadpool 2 post-credit scene, where Deadpool goes to another timeline and kills Ryan Reynolds in real life before he can make the Green Lantern movie.
You're welcome, Canada.
Then at the end of the clip, the Emmy breaks because he's holding Hugh Jackman's broken Emmy for the video. Like, blame Deadpool for breaking it, even though technically Hugh Jackman broke it in real life at some point. The whole reason why he did the video this way, though, is because it's part of the unconventional way that Ryan Reynolds always promotes Deadpool movies. If you look at the promos for Deadpool 2, going back to Deadpool 1, he's been doing stuff like this the whole time. Even the initial teaser trailers he released where it was just him convincing Hugh Jackman to be in the movie in the first place, like they were just hanging out like bros, and he was sitting around his house in the Deadpool suit writing the actual Deadpool 3 movie. Then he and Hugh Jackman updating everyone on what was actually going on in the movie. Expect them to release more of these funny promos that don't actually need to contain any footage of the actual movie itself, which I think most of the time are more effective marketing than traditional movie trailers. Like, they can't give away spoilers if they don't actually give you real footage from the movie. One of my favorite non-Deadpool versions of something like this were the Captain America Civil War promos that Marvel released several years ago. Those were peak Marvel.
Morning.
Evans?
Downey. Is that the last donut with red, white, and blue sprinkles? What did I tell you would happen if you ate the last donut with red, white, and blue sprinkles?
A little foggy on it, but I think it was something like raining down hellfire.
That's right. And here I am without an umbrella. I feel a storm brewing.
Hold on, if we don't play that back, I'm canceling the press tour.
There is supposed to be an actual Deadpool 3 trailer at the Super Bowl. That would be the first traditional trailer with actual footage from the movie. It's currently Marvel's only live-action MCU movie coming out this year in 2024. There are a couple of Sony Spider-Man movies coming out this year. There are a few Marvel TV series, so there is a lot of Marvel-related stuff happening. But if you heard the talk last year about how Marvel was delaying most of their 2024, trying to fix some of their quality control issues they've had the last few years, that's what this was all about. They're delaying a bunch of their movies that would have come out this year till next year. The reason why they said they didn't delay Deadpool 3 again is because it was so close to being done already before the big strike started last year, and they were so confident in the movie being good, people digging it, that they're just letting it be their crown jewel of 2024 and focusing all of their attention on it instead of a bunch of different movies. Also, the movie itself can address some of their quality control issues, people just in the fandom generally not digging a lot of their last couple of movies. One of the hallmarks of Deadpool movies is clowning on other Marvel-related movies. Normally, it's been the X-Men movies that he's been clowning on.
Let us go talk to the professor.
McAvoy or Stewart? These timelines are so confusing.
But back when they were actually making Deadpool 2, Ryan Reynolds actually said that they had to remove a lot of Disney jokes because when they were making the movie, the Disney-Fox deal was actually still in the middle of happening. And at the time, the Fox people were super sensitive about anything messing the deal up. So apparently there were a lot of Disney jokes that just went a little too far that Ryan Reynolds said that he wasn't allowed to use.
There's a couple jokes that you told me about I won't say now because I don't want to ruin it if it's in the third one, but it didn't make it to the second one, but it was really... really funny thing that was going on. I was like, oh, they'll never let you do that.
Yeah, you could fill a gymnasium with some of the jokes that got cut out of Deadpool 1 and 2 that would get us all arrested or turned into some sort of Disney liquid.
Don't worry, though. Deadpool 3 is still supposed to be rated R. Kevin Feige, even Bob Iger, CEO of Disney, were pretty clear about that several times. Like, every time they get asked about that, they're like, oh, yes, Deadpool 3 will be rated R. Even the Echo TV series, which is also happening this week, is going to be TVMA, which is like the TV version of rated R. They created an entire separate brand for their TV shows called Marvel Spotlight for all the rated R stuff. The Blade movie will be like the next rated R movie that they do after Deadpool 3. I've already done a bunch of videos recently about all the new footage and teasers we've gotten from the movie, like all the X-Men Fantastic Four Easter eggs we've seen so far, so I'll link that video at the end of this and down in the description. The newest thing about the movie we've learned so far is Patrick Stewart teasing his return as another variant of Professor X during the movie. He went on a podcast recently and teased his return like he's out there, Professor X is still alive in the multiverse, not the 838 universe version of the character, obviously, R.I.P., It'll be some other version, some other variant of Professor X. That's what will basically be happening with a lot of these X-Men characters coming back too. They'll be playing other versions, not the main X-Men versions of their previous characters. And speaking of variants, the movie is meant to take place after the events of Loki Season 2. The TVA is still supposed to be key characters during the movie. There was a TVA hunter in the background of some of the earlier scenes that we saw too. One of the brand new TVA characters they're introducing in the movie is a hunter played by Matthew Macfadyen from Succession. He also literally just won an Emmy Award last night too for his performance on Succession. So a lot of Emmy Award winners just happened to be in Deadpool 3. Very star-studded cast. Just more great PR for the movie recently. Don't be surprised though if Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman release another funny promo of the two of them in real life just clowning on each other before the next traditional trailer actually drops. They do stuff like this all the time to promote each other's side businesses, or if they each have different movies coming out, they'll help each other promote them. Like I said, sometimes stuff like that is more effective marketing than actual trailers for movies, so I can't wait to see what kind of crazy stuff they do for Deadpool 3. They could almost promote the movie without ever actually having to release any real footage from the movie. Now they will, but they could totally just do funny non-promos like this. One of the other big reminders, too, is this movie is meant to directly set up Avengers Secret Wars. There's been a lot of talk about all the Jonathan Majors stuff, changing Marvel's plans behind the scenes, then maybe changing Kang Dynasty and making it more of a Secret Wars Part 1, like turning Secret Wars into a two-part movie. We don't know exactly how that's all going to go down. We have a couple ideas. So if we learn anything more about that in the next couple of months, of course I'll do videos about it. But Deadpool 3 was always meant to directly set up Avengers Secret Wars. Part of the idea in the movie is that the TVA is trying to save as many people as possible, putting them on a version of Battleworld, which will basically be the Void. Like, that's the big theory, is that this place where they're on is the Void planet. Just because it makes too much sense. Like, when they prune stuff, it sends them to the Void immediately. There's supposed to be a bunch of different variants, like all the footage we got of Deadpool and Wolverine fighting the other X-Men characters, the other versions of variants, the other versions of Fantastic Four characters, seemed like they would have been pruned at some point from other timelines, so to speak, by the TVA. As far as I know, though, all the drama with Jonathan Majors in real life doesn't really affect what's happening during Deadpool 3. I don't think that Kang or the Council of Kangs or any version of Kang was supposed to be in Deadpool 3. It's mostly just meant to be a Spider-Man No Way Home for the X-Men characters, Fantastic Four, Marvel Fox characters. Kind of like an X-Men No Way Home kind of movie. We make the Deadpool kills the Fox Marvel Universe jokes too. Like, Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, but just for the Fox Marvel Universes. So far, they've only said X-Men 97 is going to premiere at some time during the spring. I'm assuming it'll be between March and April at some point, so we'll probably get a trailer for that in the next couple of months after Echo comes out. I've got a couple Echo videos that I'll post this week just because they're dropping all the episodes at once, so it'll be a little bit different. It won't be like a regular Marvel series that I do videos for with weekly episodes. Like, there'll just be a couple videos for it. Daredevil and Kingpin coming back, going to be really big characters during it, so I'll talk a little bit more about the Marvel Netflix characters coming back. There have been a couple trailers recently about that too. Everyone click here for that Deadpool 3 teaser with Wolverine and Deadpool versus the original X-Men and Fantastic Four characters, and click here to learn about Marvel's Iron Fist coming back. Thank you so much for watching, Maximum Effort, and I'll see you guys in the next one.